Today we're going to do a little unboxing video, unwrapping video, whatever you want to call it. I got two packages today. Last night, really. One is from Palmer's Pursuit Shop, which is basically co2reg.com. That's the name that pops up. And the other one is from Nepa-Airsoft. Okay, let's start with Amped. In here are four 1/8 inch quick disconnect fittings. Okay, these are Foster type, they call these. These are basically HPA fittings. You can tap out, and I have the drill and all that to tap these out and put them in your gas mag so you can run HPA in them. I like the fact that when I get these from Amped, they're the standard size, they're going to work, they're not going to have a problem. And if you can see by the end here, focus on that, it's already got the plumber's tape on it, which is a really nice thing to have. So I bought four of these. Okay, I actually had plumber's tape too here, just in case I got to put some on the fitting. So that's what I got from Nepa-Airsoft, those four. From Palmer's Pursuit Shop, co2reg.com, I got a bunch of stuff. Alright. Okay, there's actually the receipt. I've got two 1/8 inch converters, female. Let me get this right. Well, these bags are horrible to take out. This is actually a 10/32 1/8 male. I got two of these. Let me zoom in on that one so you can see what they actually look like. All right, it's kind of hard to see. There's the 1/8 inch to 10/32. The second thing we got is, hang on a minute, I'm getting them out of the bag. Alright, is the similar thing, but in reverse. You've got the 1/8 inch female to 10/32 adapter. So that's a complete opposite of that. And this I got specifically. Now there are probably, I can find the 10/32 to 1/8 inch adapter like this, but I actually bought two of the 90s. Now these are kind of big. I didn't think they were this big, but they are just kind of way big for my application. So I don't know where I've got the original ones. I got to see if I can find these. These are kind of big. They might not work for my particular application because they are very big and heavy. I'll have to see. But the last thing I got is the 10/32 adapters. This is what goes in the mag. Let me zoom in and get on there close for you can see that. It's maybe in the bag, it's hard to see. But that's a 10/32 adapters, comes with the little rubber O-rings, and I got four of them. So what you're doing, I'll zoom out a little bit, is you're basically putting this into this, okay, with one of these 1/8 inch adapters, and it makes a Foster fitting, this quick disconnect. That's one style like that, okay. And the other style is supposed to be that you put this in, you put the disconnect in, and you go off at a right angle like this. Right angle. This is so big, I don't think this is going to work out. I got to find out where I got the other fittings like this, because these are just kind of massive. Maybe I can find a 10/32 to 1/8 inch 90. When I bought these, I thought this is what I got last time, and it wasn't. So I was trying to make four fittings, four direct into the mag, or two direct into the mag, and two converted. So these are the two for the convert, and this here was supposed to be, this goes into this 90 the adapter piece goes in here, and then one of these Fosters go here. But it just makes it such a big, heavy thing. I gotta look and see if I've got any kind of convert for a 90 where I got the original 90s at, because these are a little too big for what my application. So I'm going to put one of these together. I'm going to take them out of the bags, put them all together, and give you an idea what exactly we're doing here. Okay, we're going to start off real simplistic stuff. Got my little adjustable wrench, and it's nice that the fittings already come with the plumbing tape base on there. This way I don't have to worry about if I'm got it on there correctly or not. And I am going to tighten these up. You know what? I'm going to pull out. I'm trying to do it close, but you can't see it. And we just tighten these up a little bit more. I had these in a vise last time doing this, so we're gonna do it here just to see if I can get it on video. Alright. Now, each one of these little ones comes with, I'm going to put it in my hand because it might be easier to see, comes with 2 rubber washers. Okay, and you put the washers on both ends, and that helps on the seal going in there. I'll zoom back out. Alright. So we'll put one washer on this side, and they're a little funky to get on here. Once you get them down on there, they're good to go. Right, and I'll put one on the other side, and one side goes toward the mag, the other side goes toward the fitting itself. So we screw in the adapter. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab here, grab the wrench again here. And that's tight. Now, I want to show you, this is a CQB Russian fitting. Alright. It is longer. You know, you can see that. I'm going to put them end to end here and zoom in so you can see this. It is slightly longer. You can see that the brass is a little longer. Now I'm going to try to tighten this up in the vise a little bit because it's easier in the vise than trying to do it on camera. See if we can get that distance down a little bit. But I have a feeling that it's going to be still a little bit longer. But it is brass. Okay, I put it in the vise and I was only able to get 2 turns on it. And I want to show you this again. Put more in my hands here. The Foster fitting. Make them equal. Okay, you can see that the length of the Foster fitting is the same, and the end of the adjustment is right here, and you have this little extra part. It is a little longer. Alright, but the Foster fitting is aluminum. Or I keep saying Foster. The CQB Russian fitting is aluminum, and I've had a dozen of these snap off in mags, just putting them in the bags, accidentally dropping them on the ground. They'll bend, they'll break off, whatever. And at $15 a pop, they're a little expensive. Plus they're tough to get out if you break them off inside the mag. This heavy duty Foster end from Amped, brass couplers and reducer from the CO2 Reg Palmer's Pursuit Shop makes this fitting beefy. Now, I put this in a mag, tighten it up, and what I do on one mag, I've done this, but I haven't done it on all of them, is I have to drill out the plate, the plastic plate that goes around usually on the top of pistol mags or whatever, so that this goes down inside. I've also, on 2 mags, put this in and it gets flush with the mag right here, the top, which I'll zoom in again so you get an idea what I'm talking about. This top piece right here gets flush with the top of the mag, and this sits down in the well a little bit. Because if you ever look at one of the fittings have a shoulder and this thread on it, so they stick up that much, well maybe not this much, but about that much out flush with the edge of the mag. So this goes down inside where the fitting, where the valve fitting would go, and this goes flush up against the mag. I have done, just to give it some extra weight or snot, whatever you can call it, I have put a ring of 2-part epoxy around here. I've only done it on 1 mag. It wasn't because it was leaking, I just wanted to give it some extra strength. Other than that, I've had these in all kinds of fittings and stuff like that I've done, and they work out great. I'll give the parts list for this, and I've done a video on this before. This CQB Russian fitting, aluminum, $15. Okay, for one. If you buy 2 Foster quick disconnects, the adapter, the 10/32 to 1/4 female adapter, and a 10/32 adapter here, I'll give the parts list in there. You buy enough for 2, these work out to be $10 a piece. Okay, you save $5, but you got to put it together yourself. But it's twice as beefy. Haven't had them break yet. Dropped the mags, banged them around. I mean, I've done some real nasty stuff. Dropped them on concrete on this, and the only thing it's done is scuffed the end up a little bit, which I straightened out. These I banged on a table and broke them off, the aluminum. So that is why I went with this particular setup compared to the CQB Russian one. I'll give the complete parts list of this, and good to go. Now, as far as this 90 that I bought, it's not quite going to do the job, but I'll have to see if I can find the parts list on that, and if I can, you know, the one that I used before, and then I will pick that up, and maybe I'll post that link in the description. But these are the parts I'll need for that particular job, minus the 90s, to make 2 90-degree fittings for my HPA mags. And what I'm doing that for, just in case anybody is interested, why I'm doing this particular fittings, maybe a 90-degree or whatever, is for my KCO2 sniper rifle. It's gas sniper rifle. Right now the gas mags in there shoot about 410 with 2.5s, which is okay. I'm going to get a new barrel in there and bucking and everything like that, but I want to give it a little bit extra snot to give it to like 450, 470 is my max rating on that. So I'm field legal at any field. If it's 500 with 2.5s or 500 with 2.0s, 470 is going to get me in there without any problems. That's going to be my max FPS out of these. Whether I need the 45-degree fittings, the smaller ones, or I can do the straight down ones, I'll have to see how the mags work out, and I'm going to do an update video on that. This is just showing off the particular fittings that I got from CO2reg.com or Palmer's Pursuit Shop, and the Fosters that I got from Amped. So hopefully this was informative, and if I get the 90-degree one set up, I will do a follow-up to this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Okay, we're gonna do one thing. This is one I got at Walmart. No, I'm sorry. I got this at Lowe's. And it's slightly smaller. It's the same length and dimensions, it's just cut down on the sides here, which I probably could do with a grinder and it would get the job done too. So what I'm going to do is this is going to basically go like that with one of these fittings on the end, making this thing monstrous. I'm going to try one, see how it works, how it looks, and I'll come back on camera and show you the finished product. This is a finish up video. This will be part one. I have some extra fittings that I ordered so that it's going to give me the ability to maybe just go one way or the other. I have to see make this a little bit smaller. Well, what I'm going to do is I'll put these both in my hand so you get an idea of what's going on here. Okay, from this angle, I'll use it this angle way here. This would be flat. I'll use a screwdriver. This would be flat to the top, the bottom of the mag. This part will be flush to the bottom of the mag. Now, I'm going to show you with a mag so you get an idea. I ain't going to put it in the gun, but right. This would basically go in like that. So there would be that much sticking out. You're down about below the mag, you're roughly 1.5 inches. With this would go like this. Sure, you're not down as far, but I think it's pretty close. You are down 1 inch, but then 1.5 inches, well, almost 2 inches over this way. So your mag would be sitting with this at an angle coming out. The only reason I think that this angled one is going to be a better solution is when when you're shooting the sniper rifle, you might be down laying on the ground and you put this down. If this is sticking down, not only do you have this fitting that's going to hold you up so much, you're going to have the line. Where this has this nice square plate here, you set this down, that's going to be in the dirt, and then your line goes off. This is going to be, here, I'll do it this way. Your line's going to be this way, off to the side. It might allow you to put the rifle down a little bit closer into the ground, or nearer to the ground. So I have some more fittings ordered, some different angles and stuff like that I found. It's looking very exciting. I ordered some more parts from AMP, I ordered some more parts from CO2 Reg, and I ordered some more parts from another place too. So I want to give myself some options and find out the most optimal way to do this and get it looking convenient coming out of a mag. And if I could help some of you guys out down the road making these and save you some bucks, that'd be awesome. So this is going to be part one. I'm going to label this as part one. And when I get the other valves and fittings and parts like that, I will make a part two follow up to show the difference between this angled one I have now and the new angled one that I'm going to get. Alright, thanks for watching. This is part one. Stay tuned for part two coming up. Thanks a lot.